Evel Knievel, Harley Davidson. First moon landing. That is incredible. Neil Armstrong spacesuit. Hey guys, how are you today? If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's usually how I start. And that's how I'm going to start today. Now, it's a little bit rainy out, but I'm in Washington, D.C. And today I'm going inside a museum to dry off, and I'm taking you along. Today we're going inside the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. We're going to walk around the Air and Space Museum here at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. Let's go check it out. How cool is that, guys? An actual spacesuit. Alrighty, here's one section of the museum. Check that out. The Wright military flyer, 1909. Look at that. Okay, now you're gonna ask me, whose sunglasses are these? Jerrie Mock. There she is. These are her sunglasses. She begins her taxi for takeoff before her world flight on March 19th, 1964. And there's a photo of her in them. And she did the world flight in these sunglasses. Wow. Check this out, Charles and Anne Lindbergh. And there is Anne Lindbergh's flight clothing. How cool is that? And Charles Lindbergh's flight suit. Unbelievable. But we are at the Smithsonian, so if it's anywhere, this is where it would be. There's a photo of Charles Lindbergh and Anne, and he's wearing that suit. First spacesuit on the moon. Neil Armstrong wore this spacesuit when he made his historic one small step onto the surface of the moon on July 20th, 1969. There's Neil Armstrong's spacesuit. The Apollo 11 command module, Columbia, was the only part of the spacecraft from the first moon landing to return to Earth. After serving as the mothership in lunar orbit, it carried the crew and their samples back to the Earth's atmosphere, and it went on a 50-state tour. But this was the first command module that brought them for their first moon landing. A Mars meteorite right there. Piece of Mars. These are engine parts from Apollo 11. Look at that, guys. Lunar roving vehicles. Look at the tires. It looks so, I don't know, simplistic, but these are the actual lunar vehicles. Alrighty, guys, to see Neil Armstrong's spacesuit, the module that went up to the moon for the first landing, and the lunar rovers. It was pretty cool to see all that, but we got to go check out another second. Nation of Speed. The Chevy Corvette, 1959. Check that out. That's cool. How nice is that vehicle? There's Barbie from many, many years ago. Barbie on the go, 1962. There she is in her Corvette. That has to be one of the first Barbie cars, if not the first. And these are all toys related to speed. There's the Evel Knievel Harley Davidson. The 1972 Harley Davidson he did some of his most spectacular jumps on. On October 25th, 1975 at Kings Island Theme Park in Ohio, Knievel successfully jumped this motorcycle over 14 Greyhound buses. If this isn't a piece of history. Now, Evel Knievel combined skill, showmanship, and patriotism in death-defying motorcycle fights over vehicles by carefully coordinating his angle, thrust, and speed, which reached 90 to 100 miles an hour at takeoff. He remained in the air as far as 165 feet. It's incredible. That's incredible. And an Evel Knievel pinball machine, but it's out of order. But there's the Evel Knievel bike. The STP Hawk number 2. Mario Andretti drove this STP Hawk number 2 to victory in the 1969 Indy 500. Check that out. That is incredible. These are paving bricks from the Indy 500. And there's the car that he won the Indy 500 in 1969 with. Incredible. He started his career when he was only 19 years old. Pretty amazing, especially in the Air and Space Museum, to have Mario Andretti's car and pieces of the track. Aaron Sills, land speed motorcycle record holder on that. That is the world record bike. 219 miles per hour from standing still on a 1.5 mile track. That's the record holder right there. And it's a 2012 BMW. So this section of the museum also has a lot of record holders. That's why you see the Mario Andretti car, the land speed record holder, and different things like that. Alrighty, this is the 1984 Pontiac number 43. Richard Petty, the king. NASCAR driver Richard Petty claimed his 200th victory with this car on July 4th, 1984. And of course, there's the car. There's the Richard Petty winning race car. See inside a little bit. But that's it right there. And why is it red and blue? Well, they were painted Petty blue and also STP red, a color that represented a sponsor. Alrighty guys, what did you think of the Air and Space Museum? I thought it was so cool. There were some really interesting artifacts, and I thought it was kind of neat to see. I'm really glad you guys came along. Hit that like and subscribe button. I always like to say life is like a book, and I want to read it with you. From Washington, D.C. in the Air and Space Museum. Until next time guys, it's Chris. Peace.